Good morning and welcome to Entrepreneur Country, to our Accelerate Forum on the 27th of September 2011 here at the prestigious and historic Royal Institution of Great Britain. We've got over 430 entrepreneurs from over 300 companies here today to listen to a series of keynote speeches and entrepreneurial pitches from a whole range of startups and growth businesses that are looking for funding.
Small business is great, but on its own it's not enough. We need people with bigger dreams. We need to create more high growth businesses with the potential to become big. So using my own journey of building Coffee Nation, I want to share with you some thoughts on designing the high growth business. I believe more needs to be talked about this stuff, and I think entrepreneurship in the UK needs to move on from starting up to growing up.
In short, we are a nation defined and redefined by reinvention, the very theme of my short chat with you today. And so although I'd like to introduce myself as being unique and special, my reinvention from a forlorn, forsaken, feral kid to frontline soldier to now an employer of over 2,000 people is by no means unique. There are plenty of us out there.
Because when you are in a team, you realise that there's one thing you cannot fake. You can fake your ability to play, you can fake your ability to talk, you can even con the coaches to make them think that you're a better player than you are. But your inner confidence is something that you can never, ever fake. You cannot lie to yourself and tell yourself that you're in control if you are not.
I would say that we've done our fair share to help productivity in many businesses, large and small, but clearly the world has changed as regards how we develop our own personal work styles, how we choose to work. I myself, working at Microsoft, I'm based in Manchester, even though our head office is in Reading, and wherever there's an internet connection, that is my office. It has been for the last 10 years in the way that I've worked.
What social media has done, it's turned the word of mouth into the word of mouse. And if hashtag EC Forum's trending in the UK and London, and there are quotes coming out from this talk about King of Shaves being the brand you should shave with, because it's better than Gillette and it costs less and it's cooler and funkier and all the reasons I would broadcast out to people, that's now dropping into an ether.
If I think about the sort of recurring themes along that way, I would say to you this, certainly for me, it's about persistence, it's about sticking to what you know and who you know, and by and large you'll stay out of trouble, or should do. Thirdly, it's about, conventional thinking will only ever produce conventional results. If you're going to think the same as everybody else and do the same as everybody else, you'll end up being the same as everybody else. And I think in today's competitive environment, it's important to think differently.
Most entrepreneurs are absolutely passionate about their business, almost verging on the obsessional about it. But funnily enough, investors almost expect that. That's normal. They want you to be, they would expect you to be enthusiastic. But as a result of that, I think most business plans that people instinctively prepare are about themselves.
Now, investors are backing the entrepreneur as much as the idea. And, if you have business partners, the chemistry absolutely has to be right. That goes without saying, that first meeting with a potential investor is all about chemistry, and it's all about how you portray yourself. You can have the best idea in the world, but I guarantee you that if you can't sell it, you're very unlikely to get investment.
One of the things that I passionately believe in is that growing a business is a journey, and that journey, the entrepreneur has to reinvent himself throughout the process of a business. So when you take a business that's, I'm just going to make up the numbers, 0 to 1 million, requires a certain type of skill and a mindset. 1 to 5 million is a different type of responsibility, and 5 to 25 million, it's a completely different job.
Today's been absolutely brilliant. Seen loads of different views and opinions and how the guys that have made it big have the foundations they built their businesses on. So it's really useful for entrepreneurs and other professionals alike.
I just found that the people that are giving speeches on the event, what it's giving you is an insight to perhaps what you already know, but certainly tips that no matter what level you're at, everyone faces the same problems in trying to develop a business.
I've really enjoyed the event today. I think it's great to pick up a number of tidbits on how to improve performance and accelerate growth. And I've certainly got a book full which I'm going to take back to business.